So I will be reading one story from this book, Living Creatures in the Holy Quran. And it has a lot of stories like Prophet Noah and the Ark, the story of the yellow cow, the miracle of a man and his donkey brought back to life, Prophet Abraham and the tamed birds. And you can just see like beautiful illustrations, beautiful paper, so good. But the story that I will be reading today will be frogs, the exodus from Egypt, and the parting of the Red Sea. God, in his infinite mercy, sent Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, and his brother Harun salam, to tell Pharaoh, the Pharaoh, to free the Israelites from slavery. This message greatly angered Pharaoh. Because of his stubborn disbelief and oppression of the Israelites, God sent down plague. First, God sent the floods. Torrents of rain bettered the land and destroyed all growing crops and fruit. Then came the black cloud of locusts. Then the lice, the termites, and the weevils. Still, Pharaoh would not believe, and his heart grew harder. Next, God sent a plague of frogs. They hopped around people's homes and into their beds. People were scared to open even their mouths in case the frogs hopped in. Pharaoh begged Musa salam to take them away. Musa salam told him that there was more trouble to come if he did not let the Israelites go, the Bani Israel go. The, the arrogant Pharaoh still refused to listen to Musa salam. Then the river Nile turned blood red and there was no water to drink. But still the stubborn Pharaoh refused to listen. Allah Ta'ala then, Allah Ta'ala God, he told Musa alayhi salam to leave Egypt with his family and the Bani Israel. Pharaoh still tried to stop them and he sent his army after them. They came to the shore of the Red Sea. The sea was in front of them and the soldiers were behind them. They were terrified. You have no need to be afraid, said Musa alayhi salam. There's no doubt that Allah Ta'ala is with me and he will help us. Then God guided Musa alayhi salam to strike the water with his staff. Suddenly the waves parted and a dry path appeared in front of them. Musa alayhi salam and the Bani Israel were able to walk along the seabed and cross safely to the other side. Pharaoh and his soldiers quickly followed the Bani Israel, but Musa alayhi salam waved his staff again and Allah Ta'ala caused the sea to flow back, drowning Pharaoh and his soldiers. Safe on the far shore, the Bani Israel escaped to freedom with Musa alayhi salam and Harun alayhi salam. So in the Holy Quran, it says, we plagued them with the flood, the locusts, the lice, the termites, the weevils, the frogs, and the river of blood. But even after all these signs, they still refused to believe. And they broke their promise to set the Bani Israel free. There is a painful punishment for those who do not obey God and His messengers.